Hey everybody! Miserably rainy Friday. So as you guys know, once again, Dollar Trees are getting in new DVDs and Blu-rays, and today is the official start of the sale. So the plan is to hit up a few different local stores, and hopefully we'll find some good titles. Once again, it is time for Dollar Tree deals. I love this time of the year. So the first store I hit up is my local store, and I like what I see there in the window, an ad for DVDs and Blu-rays, and here they are right up front. Plenty of DVDs and even a few Blu-rays as well. And of course, the first thing I do is dive straight into the blue. Disney's Prom, pretty cool find, although I've never actually seen that. And Michael Caine and Jude Law in Sleuth. I was intrigued, and wow, no surprise, more copies of Stolen on Blu-ray. Probably the most common Blu-ray to ever show up at a Dollar Tree. As far as the DVDs were concerned, I did come across Carnage Park. That was pretty interesting. Don't remember seeing that one before. A few new titles here and there, like Badge of Honor. Don't believe I've seen that either. But for the most part, this was a lot of the same titles that I have seen time and time again during Dollar Tree DVD deals, and that's a shame. I was really hoping for a lot of new stuff, but again, it was a lot of the same stuff. Now, The Little Prince, should I have bought that? I didn't really know. Even at $1, I did decide to pass. Maybe I should have bought that one. You guys can let me know. Did I make a mistake? If I did, I will go back and grab it. This was cool though, some more My Little Pony. Of course, I had to pick that up to get my brony on. Between Us is another title I did pass on, but maybe I shouldn't have. I'm not really sure. But this one here, Houdini, I really contemplated whether or not to buy that, and I did pass, but maybe I should have. If it is good, by all means, let me know. I will go back. I'm kind of kicking myself on that one. The Astonishing X-Men, really cool Marvel Knights find, that's awesome. Curious George, my son would love that. Cemetery Junction is a movie I bought many sales ago, but I've still actually yet to watch. And that makes me so mad. Kindergarten Cop 2 for only $1. I wasted $5 on that a few months ago. I really wish I would have just waited, but again, what are you gonna do? Oxford Murders, that's pretty cool. I don't remember seeing that one before, so I was very intrigued. Yet another movie I've seen time and time again at Dollar Trees, but I've still actually yet to watch, even though I have bought it and do own it. And again, guys, I'm not really seeing a lot of new titles, and that's the thing that is really starting to depress me. Just a lot of the same titles over and over again. Titles I have seen just many, many times during many different Dollar Tree sales. So unfortunately, not picking up very much from this first location. Only grabbing a small bag here full of stuff, and that did about do it. So on to Dollar Tree number 2, and wait a minute, what is that in the ad? Are you kidding me? Portlandia Season 2 on Blu-ray? Has anybody actually found that? Because I haven't. Although this here might actually be the time I do. Look at all these DVDs and Blu-rays. This is amazing. So many titles. But of course, it's a lot of the same titles. Again, stuff I'm seeing over and over and over again. I am really starting to get very disappointed. The Balto 2 and 3 double feature set was kind of cool. I was interested in that. A new Blu-ray, Baggage Claim, interesting, but nothing I want. Although Hannah Montana, Miley Says Goodbye, okay, that's pretty cool. I actually do need that one for my collection. But diving into the rest of this, again, I'm seeing a lot of the same stuff. Even the store here, I've seen time and time again. So, 2 titles picked up. That was it. But we're not done yet. On to Dollar Tree number 3. Will this one have anything different? I really, really hope so. But oh gosh, that's it? That tiny little selection of movies? Oh, this is not gonna be good, is it, guys? And no. A season of a TV show I've never heard of on the Hallmark Channel? Nope, gonna pass on that. Please Give? No, I already have it. Don't need that one. Rob the Mob again, have it. Oh, jeez, Movie 43, just burn every copy of that. Now this, okay, The Keeper. Should I have bought this one as well? Again, I was tempted to grab it at only $1. I probably should have, but I did pass on this. And hey, look, Behind Enemy Lines, SEAL Team 8. I just recently bought that one, so did not need it. However, Phantom Hallow, that one I did not yet have, so I picked it up, and that was all I grabbed. But still, one last Dollar Tree that is apparently under construction. Looked a little shady walking in here. In fact, the roof was leaking as I was shopping around, and I love how this Dollar Tree always leaves everything in the boxes. Very, very odd. But this is looking good. I'm seeing new stuff like the Laramie Project. I already have it, but I don't see that very often. Mirror Mirror on Blu-ray, very cool as well. And yes, finally, one of the few titles I was actually hoping to find during this sale. And some more Doozers. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Very, very cool. And yet another title left over from the previous sale. Alright, that does about do it for the Dollar Trees. There actually still is one more store on the way home, but it's the store we actually got to take a look at early last week, so no need to even bother stopping in there. Not the best Dollar Tree haul ever, but I did find some okay titles, including one I was actually looking for. That's great. So yeah, let's get home and let's take a look at everything that I picked up. Okay, guys, back from the Dollar Trees, and that was what it was. This has to be one of the weakest selections I have ever seen at my local Dollar Trees. And I do say my local Dollar Trees because the crazy thing about these sales is, depending on where you are, you could have absolutely nothing, or you could have the most amazing titles. I have seen people post about some really cool Blu-rays showing up at their local Dollar Trees, whereas here, not so much. So it really all just depends on where you are. If you're watching this video and thinking, oh man, I'm not even gonna bother to go out and check my local store, don't necessarily do that. Your store might have some really cool stuff. You just never know. I always say, always check as many Dollar Trees as you can within reason. I mean, don't be that crazy person who's driving miles and miles and miles out of their way to hit up different Dollar Trees. I'm lucky. I have a bunch right in my area, and they're all on the way to the post office, which I did go to today to do some cinema sickness stuff. So, again, guys, don't take this video as all Dollar Trees having really not very much. Your Dollar Tree might be awesome. You never know. But okay, let's see what it is I picked up. Now, every time one of these Dollar Tree sales happens, people always ask me, why did you not pick up like all those Blu-rays and all these other titles for your store? And the reason for that being is because, you know, if I'm at a Goodwill and I find a movie for $1 that's really cool and I want to get it for the store, awesome. That's not a movie everybody can get their hands on. It's something I happen to find for a good price at a Goodwill or something. Whereas this, a lot of people can probably get their hands on these titles, so I don't necessarily like picking stuff up from these sales to put on the store. However, this time around, I did grab a few things. So I did pick up the Balto and Balto 2 double feature set, again, for the store. Then I grabbed pretty much one copy of all the Blu-rays. We have Mirror Mirror, Sleuth, Legends of Oz, Dorothy's Return, and I did grab 2 copies of Prom, one for the store and actually one for Rick. Rick did ask me to grab him a copy of this for the same reason I bought a copy of this. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but yeah, so I did grab, again, a few things for the store. I did not go crazy. I did not pick up, like, every Blu-ray. I'm not going to be that guy you see at the the flea markets who have an entire table full of like Blu-rays and DVDs, and they're all Dollar Tree DVDs and Blu-rays. That drives me crazy. I just grabbed one of each, and I will probably not post these until maybe like a month or so from now, when the deal's long dead and you can't just go out to any store and grab these. So, okay, I did grab a few things. Some of you, I'm sure, are now happy. If you're interested in any of this, I guess let me know, because it won't be going on the store for a little while. So, all right, what did I grab for myself? Well, I did grab 2 Blu-rays. I did grab a copy of Prom, and like I said, the reason I grabbed this is for the same reason that Rick wanted a copy, and that's because $1 for a Disney movie rewards code. Why not? I'll pay $1 for some points. That's awesome. However, maybe this is a good movie, or not. By all means, leave a comment down below. Is this something I should be keeping within my collection? I do love Disney. I just question, is there like a lot of singing in this or something? Because if there is, probably not gonna want it. But if it's just like high school drama, maybe it'll be okay. Again, leave a comment, let me know. Then this is really cool. I picked up Sleuth. I've actually never seen this, and I'm not sure if I've ever actually even heard of this, but Michael Caine, Jude Law, okay, for $1, I'm checking that one out. Sounded pretty cool. Then on to that was it for the Blu-rays, and there wasn't very many. So then on to the DVDs, and the one of the few titles I was actually hoping to find was Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures Ghost Patrol. This is cool. I actually do enjoy this series, and I do have a couple of these within my collection, and I saw some people posting online they were finding this, and I was hoping this would be one of the titles I would find. Of course, there were better titles I was hoping I would find, but at least I got one of them, I suppose. This is really cool. We have Doozers, Pod Squad Boogie. Very cool. The Doozers show is pretty awesome. If you're like me and you're a big fan of Fraggle Rock, you'll get a kick out of this. Plus, it's something I can watch with my son. That's always a plus. Then something I cannot watch with my son, we have Carnage Park. Never heard of this, but it's an IFC film, and it looked interesting. I don't know. By all means, guys, again, leave a comment down below if you have seen this. For $1, that was kind of a no-brainer. I had to check that one out. Badge of Honor, great cast. It's got a slip and everything. Okay. So anyway, very cool. Again, I've never seen it. I know nothing about it, but that's one of the fun things about Dollar Tree titles. They're $1. Who cares? Okay, I never heard of that movie. Who cares? Buy it. It was $1. If you're interested, check it out. If you don't like it, you wasted $1. No big deal. Then some more My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic. Cutie Mark Quests. What can I say? To be honest, this show actually is pretty good. It's done in that kind of sort of like witty, sarcastic type of animation that you see these days. It's toned down a bit. It's not like it's not as crazy as some stuff you'd see on like Cartoon Network or something like that, or even these days like Disney Channel. So it is a little toned down, but it is still actually pretty good. If you remember the My Little Pony from when you were like a kid in the 80s or 90s, this is not that. That stuff was very watered down for kids. This here is a little more hip and fresh, and it's actually pretty enjoyable. Out of all the My Little Pony series, this is probably the most fun. So what can I say? I like it. No, I'm not a brony, but whatever. I had to pick it up. Then the Oxford Murders. This is a movie I've actually heard of, but I've never seen. Again, great cast. Pretty much Elijah Wood alone has me sold on this one. Again, I've never seen it, but I've heard good things, so definitely a movie I do want to see. Then I picked up one title here for my son, Curious George, A Day at the Library. My son loves Curious George, and, you know, for $1, how was I going to pass up on picking him up a DVD? I am slowly starting to let him build a small DVD collection. Anytime he goes hunting with me now, I always tell him, you know, pick out a title, and he always, I always have him pick out at least one title that he really wants, and it's always interesting to see what he chooses as well, because sometimes I think, okay, he's going to go for like a Disney title, or he's going to go for like something that I would really expect him to go for, and then he picks up some really random thing and he goes, I want this. Okay, so always interesting to see what he grabs. Once his collection gets a little bigger, I'll do a video on that. So might not be for a little while yet, but eventually I will. Then I did grab Hannah Montana. Miley Says Goodbye. Didn't have it yet, and I still have not watched this show. A lot of you guys did say it is pretty good, for what it is. I'm probably going to enjoy it, at least to some extent. But again, I've never actually watched this show, and I keep buying these releases, which is kind of ridiculous because if I do end up watching season 1 and I go, wow, that was really bad, I've essentially just wasted my money on buying all these. So the smart thing to do would have been to watch at least a couple episodes of season 1, figured out if I actually enjoyed this, and then started buying these, but I'm doing it completely backwards. By the time I actually get around to watching that show, I will probably have the entire series, or like every release on DVD, and then I'll probably have wasted my money. We'll see. And then I also grabbed Phantom Halo. I think it said Halo in the video. Halo. So again, interesting cast. I've never seen it. To be honest, the synopsis actually did sound pretty good on this one. It's kind of what sold me. I was kind of debating, do I want to grab this? Do I not? And then I read the synopsis and thought, actually, it sounds kind of cool. So again, if you've seen it, leave a comment. Let me know. And there you go. That is everything I picked up from the Dollar Trees. Yeah, not my best haul ever. I've had much better luck during these sales before, where I've come home with some awesome stuff, and I've even found maybe like 1 or 2 gems that for some reason showed up at a store. But not really this time around. I was very disappointed. But again, you never know. Again, I cannot stress enough. What you see in this video might not be what you see in your own stores. You might have a much better selection, and I know the better selections are out there because, again, I've seen it in some of your videos and some of your photos that you've shown me. You've got some good stuff, much better stuff than I received. So, again, don't take this as this is what your store is going to have. Definitely hit up your local Dollar Tree if you want to see what they have to offer. You might actually find some good deals. Or you might find what I found. But anyway, guys, that is it. So, all right, I gotta go because I actually have to be at the Great Philadelphia Comic-Con in about an hour from now. Very excited about that. Hopefully that should be fun. I will be picking up my press badge and walking around, seeing what the place has to offer. I hear it's pretty big. We'll find out. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. Also, be sure to check out Patreon where you can help support the show. The simple donation of $1 or more if you like every month really does go a long way, really does help out. It does go right back into these videos. Also, be sure to check out Spreadshirt where you can grab yourself many designs of Cinema Sickness t-shirts and hoodies and tank tops and hats and buttons and all kinds of really cool Cinema Sickness gear. Again, proceeds really do help out the show. And as always, most importantly, check out the Cinema Sickness store on, I'm still doing it, the Cinema Sickness Retro store on Instagram where you can pick up all kinds of awesome physical media and also really cool like toys and movie memorabilia as well. Again, proceeds are by far the most important for the show. It is what keeps the show going, so your support is very much appreciated. Links to everything can be found down below in the description of this video. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow from the Great Philadelphia Comic-Con. See you then. Bye. Oh, okay. I was driving right past it. I had to go back to the Dollar Tree that last week I was able to get an early look at because you never know. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I did not see all of the boxes. Maybe there's a lot of great titles here I want to pick up. And, nope.